back with more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is episode 10 of season 6, and I'm very, very excited, also very nervous to get into this episode. As you know, we're really getting towards the end of the season now, and shit's been hitting the fan for the past few episodes, so God knows how they're going to escalate things as we build towards the finale. But yeah, I really enjoyed the last episode a lot. I really liked that Collision Course 2-part, actually. And you know, Jacko went out like a hero. And you know, we got the whole gang back together. It was very wholesome and fantastic. Nervous for Davis though, because he was like asleep and shit, and I don't know, you know, I feel like he's possessed or something, and I'm almost certain May was as well, given that ending to the last episode where she just, you know, casually shot Sarge, as you do. So I'm very excited to see how we're going to, you know, carry on from that. So yeah, that's going to be quite exciting, also potentially nerve-wracking, but that's standard for the show. It always kind of gets my blood pressure running. So yeah, I'm very excited to carry on. The elephant in the room, let's address it. Technically it's 2 days ago now, because it's early in the morning here, but it feels like yesterday for me. So yesterday they announced at Comic-Con that season 7, which will be airing next summer, will be the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just as I start to deal with losing Shadowhunters this year, I'm going to be losing one of my favourite shows of all time all over again. Honestly, I completely expected it. I thought season 7 would be the end, especially because we saw like Ian got cast in a BBC series recently. It's only a mini-series, but he was actually away. I think he was in London for about a month recently shooting it. So I imagine he's going to be missing a few episodes in season 7, or just not being featured in them as much. So yeah, I kind of got the impression that the cast were moving on and stuff like that, and now I have confirmation, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. It really did hit me. Like, I just spent all of yesterday just in silence, like, why is life painful? But you know, we were lucky to get the season 2, more like to season 7, so it's still a year away before I have to say goodbye, even though I'm already very, very sad. But I hope they have a decent ending worked out. They're filming their very last episode right now. Ian and Liz couldn't make Comic-Con today because they were filming what could be the last ever Fitzsimmons scene. Fuck. That's going to fuck me up so bad. I don't even know what I'm going to do without this show and these characters. Like, they mean a lot to me, as you may have seen me talk about before. But yeah, I hope they have a nice ending, and not the, oh yes, season 5's a satisfying ending in case we don't get renewed. Then they kill off Fitz. Are you fucking joking? I have faith. I have faith that they're going to wrap up this incredible story in an incredible final season, and I am excited / dreading watching it next year. But you know, it's a year before we have to say goodbye, and there will be fucking tears, my friends. I mean, there are already tears now, but yesterday, my god, I was not good yesterday. But yeah, let's not think about that now. Let's just enjoy the ride that's been season 6 even, because it's been fucking crazy. And season 7's for another day. But yeah, this has already been a long-winded introduction. I'm sure most of you have just skipped the reaction, and I would not blame you, because I do ramble. It's an issue. But yeah, that's that. Season 6, very, very excited to see where we're going to take the rest of this season, so let's get into it. That's right, you badasses. Hold hands.
I understand wanting to prevent future suffering. She's done it before, and she's not the only one.
I know, but this man was in custody.
Rest in peace, Ruby.
I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it either.
Neither do I. It's bullshit. I did not shoot him. I did not.
He's coming back.
Why is he?
Fucked if I know.
Did she give you an explanation?
Yeah.
I bet £100
Can't blame her.
there's a blooper of
Kidnap her and lock us in with
Clark
him.
making this jump in that scene.
Why do you ask? You don't remember shooting Sarge? Doing what?
Izel. Evil. Now Piper, be careful.
Who's there?
Don't go towards the sound. Keep fucking walking.
Did you get a chance to know? Not as well as I would have liked.
Oh, bonding time.
Before it happened.
A real number on my IPO.
Oh yeah. I heard.
Well, you also probably heard that, you know, the company was pretty successful.
Oh my god.
Is that why you started the company, to make money?
No, it's for science. Because money isn't everything. It's actually
He's like, Granddad, be proud of me.
You know, scientific.
Did you notice anything off about her when she got back?
No, but there's something off about you, because you're possessed.
Look, birding me till she wasn't. What about you? Did you sense something's off?
Not that I noticed.
With herself, because she's
My
possessed.
guess is May's gonna be just fine. Yeah, I'll ask
You're
her.
not, because you're possessed.
What is this?
That poor woman, she's getting injured and injured and injured. Is she possessed? Is everyone possessed? I don't know. I have trust issues.
What wounds? They've all healed. Completely.
Doesn't make any sense.
Can't relate.
Expect things around. So you lost time too.
Conspiracy. What are you doing?
How do you know if someone likes being around you? It's for a nap.
I wouldn't really know.
Like you saw me and Fitz chatting it up earlier. Would you say
Oh
that's a good
my
example of
god.
a grandfather who really enjoys his grandson's company and
Oh, he's so wholesome I could cry.
Father.
My son.
yeah,
Don't touch him.
that's what I think too. So,
I would die for him.
I chased her into this room, got a glimpse of her, but
That's what I've been saying.
I could take it back for you.
That's really nice.
I
But,
wish you hadn't noticed it.
oh shit. No! This lazy town head bitch. It's kind of cool that everyone's getting to play two characters.
Going around today.
do I look like the director to you?
You don't.
Oh no.
I've seen a few people who do.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look, Mac, I know.
Oh
it
god, I'm
sounds crazy, but if you
stressed. I need a cup of tea. Also, where's Benson? We haven't seen him in like 500 years.
She could be one of us in this room.
I tell people that the only time I miss Pitosi is during Christmas, but that's not exactly true.
It's not.
No, it's not. She told me.
There's one day every year where I miss it.
Aww.
Your
Look at
mother's
this
birthday.
organic character
That's
development.
Daisy anonymously sends part of her shield's salary to someone every month.
Amanda Campbell, Lincoln's sister. Max Clare.
So are you. Will you and Yo-Yo come with me for a moment?
I'm nervous. What if it's already moved from Deke? I don't know.
If Izel got your powers, we're all dead.
You two stay in there until we catch her, no matter what.
Okay, that's fair.
I stole a pen.
A pen.
Space pen. I thought it was cool. Aliens write things down.
That would so be me.
He's clear.
I'm a sucker for stationery.
Yeah, I don't know who you are.
Fitz. What about you?
I've been thinking he's been quiet this whole
It's clear
scene.
that one of these two needs to answer. Wouldn't be to go for the director. Wouldn't have to be you by any chance, would it?
She wants to know who that director is. It's in Fitz.
Where was Simmons?
I was thinking this whole scene, his body language was so different. Ian, so fucking good.
So come on.
Does that seem like a good plan, my dear?
Oh my god. Oh, that's creepy. Oh no. Oh, protective granddad.
Do you understand yet?
Holy shit. I just shat myself. Don't you fucking dare. Fuck off. Oh, you evil bitch.
Do not follow me. I'd hate for there to be more casualties.
Oh shit. I'm really sorry I called you Lazy Town Girl. Oh my god. When he mentioned a kid in the premiere, I was like, fuck. This is some shit. Davis? And what is this? The only good thing is that Simmons is away from all this shit, because she must be protected. Oh, never mind.
When the monolith exploded, it opened this fear dimension. I fought a Kree and I saw my mother, which was horrible, and you got married in a forest a few floors down, and that was nice. The other you.
Oh.
What if the third one was creation?
That's where our fears came from.
Yeah. Think about it.
Linking it back to season 5.
It doesn't mean that the energy went away. It could, that the light could just be
This show, man.
energy. Exactly.
I'm gonna miss the fuck out of
That
it.
could be it. That the three energies combined to create another coulson through space and time on some other planet years ago.
Oh my god, you leave her alone, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Damn. I'm taking this bitch seriously.
You're saying you didn't kill them?
I'm saying you didn't have a family. Those memories, they aren't yours.
That makes no sense.
Then how did I kill them? You can't recall because it didn't happen.
Oh shit.
The family isn't yours.
Girl, everyone in this show is just messed up.
The man whose body you inhabit.
No.
Here's Coulson's memories. Oh, stop it.
I'm only beginning to fully understand myself. You took it over and lost yourself, lost me.
Oh my
And in
god.
return, you got everything that comes with this unwilling vessel.
The memories aren't mine.
They're not. You remember your name too.
Pachacuti.
Even though our kind has no sound to your
Pachacuti?
To give this gift to the rest of our kind. Open the door, bring them forth, give them form.
That's right.
Created billions of willing hosts waiting
Oh
for us
my
galaxy.
god.
Just as you imagined. So please, shake off
This
the
is
chains
nuts,
of
man.
democracy
Holy shit.
And wake up.
Headbutt. Punch her. Rip her wig off. Oh no.
This is why you wanted her hidden away.
Oh no.
Hurt her.
But I'm coming with you.
What?
What?
Yes. More human conceits of love and ownership.
Oh no, he wouldn't leave her.
Everyone has
Fuck.
the room. Come along.
Back, no.
Even if they went back together, he'd go as well. That's the thing. Ugh. Oh. Oh my god. That's so fucking sad. Oh, what did he do to... He's not worthy of touching that angelic face. This is giving me vibes of when Hyde possessed Daisy in season 3.
He's surrendering himself. He's trusting his team.
Yeah, like a director should do.
We have heard of an entity like this before, actually. Ghost Rider.
Hey!
Because he's a ghost that rides.
It's not me.
Oh!
I know who I am. I know it's not me.
Shitting hell. Why is this show so good? I'm literally not worthy of watching a show like this. That was a fantastic episode. I absolutely loved it. And oh my god, I thought shit was going to hit the fan. And yeah. Man, I can't believe we only have 3 episodes left, but this felt like season finale level threats and revelations and plot twists and deaths. Oh, my god. The way they kind of used the monoliths to explain everything about how Sarge came to be, how he like looks like Coulson, has the memories, stuff like that, and link that all back to like stuff from season 5 with like him in the 100th episode, you know, going into like the fear dimension, and that's kind of led to the creation of Sarge. Like how that's all tied together. This show has never been afraid of referencing its past, and I think that's one of its huge strengths. Even that scene near the end, you know, Fitz mentioned Ghost Rider, and could that be a hint that he's coming back? I'd be over the fucking moon because I loved Ghost Rider, but he's also getting his own not Netflix series, his own Hulu series, so I don't know, maybe it's just like an advert for that. But man, the way they constantly like tie back to the start of the show and the early seasons or previous seasons, it's just so cleverly written, and I can't get over it. And such a satisfying kind of explanation, I think, to, you know, the birth of Sarge. I think so cool. And it's almost like, in a weird, twisted way, Coulson is still alive because, you know, Sarge has these memories and is that body in a weird way. So it's nice, also very morbid and dark and crazy, but I loved that explanation and those answers we've finally been getting. So that's nuts. I can't wait to see where they're going to take all this now with like his hand at the end like going all Thanos. Like unlocking this power inside of him almost. Because Izel said, you know, you're afraid of unleashing the power strong enough to stop me, so maybe he's going to work with the team now to unleash that and kill Izel, because that bitch needs to go. I mean, I really liked her in this episode. I thought she was a very effective villain and a really great threat. And there's clearly like this history between her and the thing inside of Sarge anyway, and you know, we've got some answers about what she wants and this whole thing with like the Shrike trying to find like physical forms, which makes sense because that's what they've been doing all season really. So I just loved all those answers that we finally got, and you know, they delivered them in a really satisfying way, I felt, and I can't wait to see where we're going to take this because we still have 3 episodes left. And I believe they're airing, you know, it's going to be a double finale, isn't it? So they're airing 12 and 13 on the same day, so we only have 2 weeks left of season 6, and then I'm not even going to get into that because I'll start crying. But yeah, I loved all the answers for that. I loved the kind of dynamic between Sarge and Izel, and seeing Sarge kind of heal himself after last week's cliffhanger, and just see Izel kind of inhabit all the different characters. Kind of nuts, but I really, really liked that kind of display of her abilities. And just seeing how much of a threat she is. So I was like, oh yeah, they'll just stop her, it'll be fine. But they added emotional weight to it, and they added consequences to, you know, her kind of reign of terror by what happened to Davis. Man. One of the things I've really liked about this season is giving Piper and Davis more screen time and more to do, because I never really felt like I knew them, but I got such a better sense of them and their dynamic with each other in this season. And I'm really sad about Davis. That sucks. What a tragic way to go as well, because he didn't even like die as him, you know? Like the last memory he would have had of being alive was this pink-haired lady walking into him, and then he's dead. who didn't even get to die as himself, and I think that's the tragedy. And I really like Davis this season. The actor's great. You know, he survived season 4, and they made a whole joke out of that, and it was really sad. And poor Piper, man, she looked crushed because it's like her best mate, and May kind of comforting her. And that just sucks, but it does add some emotional weight. And you know, it could have always been Fitz again, so every cloud. I mean, I shouldn't joke at a time like this, a man just died. So yeah, that was really, really sad, and I'm going to miss Davis a lot, because, yeah, that's one of the strengths of season 6, is that they really elevated his character a lot. So yeah, that's really sad. And I liked the group showing their intelligence, really working out, you know, the truth behind May shooting Sarge, and how Izel was connected to it all, and them all like working together, testing each other, and in doing so we learned a bit more about like backstories and stuff. The fact that Daisy like still contacts Lincoln's sister, like, oh my god, just little details like that I just eat up, and it's a really like nice organic way of revealing more about characters. So I thought that was really nice. And that whole scene, I was thinking, I wish I'd said it out loud now. Maybe I did have to go back and watch the footage. But I was thinking that whole scene, like, Fitz is being really quiet, and he's just, you know, there's something in his posture. It's just because Eden's so fucking phenomenal in his physicality, and the way he's just like looking back and forth at people, and he wasn't really saying a lot, even though they were talking about a subject I think he'd have a lot of theories about, and he wasn't giving those theories. So I was like, something's wrong with Fitz. And you know, they didn't necessarily show Izel leaving Deke's body, but you know, during that journey there, he could have easily swapped out with someone, and I was like, oh my god! So how that was all kind of revealed with Izel being in Fitz, oh, that was so good. I love that so much, and everyone did such a great job if they got a chance to play their characters, and also Izel pretending to be their characters. So there's like added layers that so many of the actors got to play in this episode, and I think they all did a fantastic job. It must be a lot of fun to kind of get to change up like that and do different things as characters. I think that's something season 6 has also done very, very well. It's been very experimental. Like episode 3, you know, we got to see them all be high as fuck, and now we get to see them play a slight variation of, you know, the big bad of the season, basically, trying to be their characters. So yeah, everyone who got to play that kind of thing this episode did a fantastic job, and I love that kind of not being able to know exactly who to trust, because, you know, who's who. I really like that kind of tension. And then Yo-Yo at the end, like stepping in to stop Izel possessing Daisy, and now they've gone off, and Matt went with them because he trusts his team and he loves Yo-Yo, so of course he was going to go. And I'm nervous for the both of them. What's she going to do with those 2 hostages? It's going to... Oh man, that's crazy. I think that's kind of why they got back together in the last episode as well, because that raises the stakes for what happened in this one. But I also love the conversation they were having earlier on in the episode, quite early. I think it was, you know, the first couple of scenes really. They were talking about the potential behind May shooting Sarge, and Yo kind of indirectly referenced, I think, her killing Ruby last season. I just like that kind of callback, and how she kind of used that to realise all wasn't right with May. They shared the intelligence of basically everyone in this episode, and that's something I always really, really love. And, you know, Gemma got to do like her sciencey checkup thing. I wanted to say like autopsy, but it wasn't really, because you know, he wasn't dead. But man, Sarge should pay for hitting Simmons, I swear to Jesus. So like that she got to have that little moment as well, even though she's kind of separated from most of the main action this episode. But that's good, because that meant she was safe and I didn't have to worry about her as much. So yeah, there was that. Yeah, the stakes have really been set high with like the answers we got about Sarge and then that ending. I'm very, very excited to see where they're going to take in these next 3 episodes. And also, Fitz and Deke. Let's just... I know I always end with like a Fitzsimmons kind of thing, and they were adorable. I mean, we didn't get a lot of them, but you know, that's fine. But the Fitz and Deke dynamic with this like other Fitz, they seem to get along a lot better and have much more of an understanding, because, you know, they didn't get off on the wrong foot this time, you know. Because their first interaction in season 5 was when Daisy introduced him to them, to Fitz and Simmons, and they were like, I'll just kill him. No! So they definitely got off to a better start this season, and I love that Deke was like nervous that Fitz didn't like him and wanted to spend time with him. And he was like showing off like his business and stuff, and we haven't got an insight into why he might have started that whole company in the first place, and being kind of obsessed with the money and fame of it all, and tried to use that to impress like Daisy and stuff. Because he was so used to not having that stuff in the future, because he had like the things like he was talking about on his wrist, and so that makes a lot of sense as well. Because I know Deke has kind of been played for laughs mostly this season, but I do love when they do kind of remember how he was, even when we first met him, like in that first kind of 10 episodes of season 5, he wasn't really played for laughs that much. So I like it when they revisit that kind of version of Deke as well, because he's so wholesome. And I love that. And I love that he showed concern for Piper when she was like possessed, and he was like, oh, that shard is dangerous, I can take it back for you. He's so wholesome. But I just loved seeing Fitz and Deke interact and get along and start to connect. I think that's really, really wholesome, and I hope we get more scenes like that between Deke and Simmons as well, throughout the rest of the season, and obviously next season as well. Would be grand. Thank you, sir, to you. But I love that, because you know how much I love Fitz and Simmons and Deke. It's a love that will never die, and fuck me, how am I going to live without them? I don't know, but you know, that's for Liam in a year's time to deal with. Will he deal with it well? No. But yeah, I think that's basically everything I have to say about this episode, but it was so good. It raised the stakes in an amazing way. We got loads of answers about Sarge that I loved. Some amazing character moments and revelations, and I really felt the presence of Izel as a villain. We had emotional stakes with Davis. Fuck, that's so sad. And I'm so excited to see where we're going to take the next 3 episodes as we wrap up this season. I really don't know what's going to happen and how they're going to stop Izel, but I'm very, very excited to find out. And how they tied it all back to like with the monoliths and stuff, and the fear dimension last season, they keep referencing their past. I just love it when S.H.I.E.L.D. does that. It's a very special show. I won't get too soppy. But I did post a video earlier, technically earlier today for me, because I haven't slept yet, even though it's 4:45 in the morning. I still have to edit this, yay! I did post a video earlier, kind of a little tribute to S.H.I.E.L.D., even though the journey's far from over. We still have, 16 episodes left with these wonderful, wonderful characters. And I'm gonna fucking enjoy every minute of it. So yeah, great, great episode. And I can't wait to see where they're going to take the rest of the season. I'm so hyped. So yeah, until my next reaction, thanks for watching.